Time for Dealbreakers on the Kap and J Hood Morning Show on ESPN 1000 and streaming on the ESPN Chicago app. Here's Shay Norling. Shay?
All right, let's get started with Dealbreakers. You get offered a chance to be on a challenge for a YouTube reality show. I actually watched this exact thing this morning. It popped up on my feed, and I couldn't look away for some reason. The rules are very simple. You get locked inside of a room with a stranger, and you have to stay for 100 days. At the end, you get $500,000. But if you walk out at any point, you get nothing. Could you do it?
Is she hot?
Sure.
Wait a minute. Say this again. Say it again.
You're in a challenge on a YouTube reality show. They're locking you in a room.
I'm already in trouble. Yeah, go on.
If you can manage to, you're in there with a stranger. If you can stay in the room for 100 days, you get $500,000. If at any point you walk out, you get nothing. Could you do it?
And is there a bathroom? Is there decent food?
There's a bathroom. There's a shower. They have food. I wouldn't call it decent, but it'll keep you
sustained.
Yes.
And is this person in there a caged maniac who was an axe murderer?
Just two normal people. You and another person who's also, well, I guess if it's two normal people, you're not in there. But in the theory, it's two normal people.
Damn. Yeah, I could not do that.
Why not?
Because I'm claustrophobic. I could not stay cooped up in a room for 100 days. No shot. Out.
Now, Shay, so I'm clear. This is not Big Brother where you can roam in a studio, right?
No.
It's just a room.
It's a room with two beds, and that's it.
For 100 days.
You get $500,000 at the end of it.
Tax-free?
I'm going to assume no, but even if it's a no, you're still walking away with like $280,000. It's life-changing money.
I could not do that, Cap, because it's just one room. One room, two beds in one room for 100 days. Any windows, Shay? Probably no sunlight?
Nothing.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah,
just the fluorescent light.
Are you insane?
Cameras on you.
And it sounds stupid, but that's all you're giving is $500,000? After taxes, half of it goes away. No shot.
No, I would not do that. No. I thought it was kind of like Big Brother where they can go upstairs and downstairs. The kind of the mock outside deal where you can see at least some sun.
Like go out on a balcony.
Yeah.
So I watched it this morning. The two people made it the full 100 days in the room and the video of it. But there was a twist where like every 10 days until day 70, the guy would come in and offer amenities, but you had to pay for them with your prize money. So he'd come in and be like $50,000 at day 10, $50,000, and you get a private chef every day to cook you gourmet meals for the rest of your stay. $50,000, and we'll give you a smart bed.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do it, Cap. That's a deal breaker. Couldn't do it. Because it's just one room.
Yeah, I could. There's no chance.
It's not about the person. It's just about the aesthetics of all of it. That's the thing. I can get along with anybody.
Like I couldn't sit there and watch Netflix for 100 days and be cooped up in a room? Are you crazy?
You think they got a TV?
Yeah, that's okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Even if you said I had a TV, I couldn't do it for 100 days.
I think they got a TV. It was like day 50 or day 60. He brought a TV in for them, but the movies cost $10,000 each.
Okay, then no, it's a deal breaker.
It was like solitary confinement for 100 days for $500,000.
It's actually, Cap, it's the equivalent of you looking at, the people in the White Coast looking at lab rats. That's what it is, lab rats.
Yeah.
For 100 days to see what would happen. How could they coexist?
Yeah, there is zero chance that I could do it. Oh, God.
I think I could do it. I wonder if it's the stage of life you're at that changes it, because I feel like 100 days to be in solitary and I walk away with $500,000 at the end, I'm in.
But you're not getting $500. They're going to take half of it in taxes.
That's okay.
And then if you're spending, I'll give you $50,000 so I get a better bed. And yeah, all of a sudden you're down to amount of money where you go, nice, love to have it in my savings, but Doesn't mean you're never going to work again.
It's not about never working again. It would materially change my life.
No.
Yeah, hard pass.
No, thank you.
Hard pass.
Shay?
Was this one? I watched your Black and Abdallah After Dark where you were like a proud pop on Dealbreakers. Yeah. Watch the whole thing. Was this one of your creations did it emanate from that Black and Abdallah After Dark, which is an excellent show, by the way?
You watched it. Did we talk about this? I don't believe it came from this. Literally, I watched it on the bus in this morning. It popped up on my feed, and I was intrigued.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you talked about it with them. I'm saying after doing that interview, did this spur the creative juices the papa of Dealbreakers?
Yeah, talking to those two guys gets my juices flowing. Is that what you wanted me to say? That gets it wet.
I wasn't actually going there, but...
Dealbreakers on the Kap and J Hood Morning Show.
Shay-Man.
All right, you are throwing a community block party. All your friends and neighbors, everybody in your area, getting together on a Saturday for a big block party, food, drinks, all the above. But you have one neighbor who recently moved into the area that is a huge pain in the ass. They live at the end of the street. They don't really associate with anybody. Over the top protective of their property. Like if kids are playing in the street and a ball goes over the fence, get off my yard. They keep the ball, all this stuff. So you decide not going to invite them. They find out the block party's happening and that they weren't alerted or received an invite. And they come to your door and confront you about this. Do you tell them you didn't invite them because they're a pain, nobody likes them, they're a jerk? Or do you just play dumb? I forgot about you.
You communicate. You communicate and say, Phil, nice to see you. We did not invite you because you have not assimilated yourself into the neighborhood. You've been rude. Nobody really has warm feelings for you. We would love to start over. If you'd like to start over and not be a jerk the way you've treated some of the kids, keeping a ball when it rolls on your lawn, and you want to be a good neighbor and not just being a jag when you come to my door here, we'd love to have you. You want to start over? Put my hand out. Let's go. Bring your ass to the party.
So I am not going to be passive aggressive against a jerk. You are who you are, right? And so the idea of is not happening. He'd have to be the one that's out. And by the way, it stands out the most because he sees a block party. He says everyone's having a good time, and he's wondering how come he hasn't been invited. Well, he's got to take a look in the mirror. There's a reason why that you weren't invited is because you're a jerk. I would not invite that person. Here's where I am in life, Shay. Here's how I am. I'm thinking this. Time is short, and I don't have time to be around people that are bad people or treat people poorly. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to play games. I'd rather be around people that want to have a good time, that want to joke and laugh, that I can associate with. I can't associate with that guy. Sorry. And he's going to be looking at the window, sad, moving the curtains over, saying, how come I'm not part of it? Everyone's having a good time and partying and smiling, and the kids, they open up the fire hydrant and they're just having a good time dancing through the water. How come I'm not there? Because you're an a-hole. How about that, Phil McCracken?
But isn't there a way to not be confrontational? Just say, you want to start over? We'd love to have you as part of the neighborhood. But if you're going to continue acting the way you've been acting, nobody wants to have you around. Maybe there's a way to extend the olive branch and build a new friendship or a new relationship. Makes it better for everybody in the neighborhood.
After the party. No, not on the same day. After the party, as he looks sad outside of the little crevice of his window. Afterwards, I'm sure he'll come out. Hey, I had a big party yesterday. Yeah, you would have been invited if you weren't such a bad guy. Would you like to come to the next one and make yourself part of this block? That's how that works. He's got to be able to look himself in the mirror. I don't have to teach him a lesson. I just want to invite him. Take that.
Wow. Shay.
Ruling with an iron fist. I love it.
Shay, do we have time to be able to teach lessons? We don't have time for that. Either you're a good person or you're a bad person. I don't want to be around bad people. Just don't.
It's fair.
Shay Norley.
All right, I saw this on the news today. You and your wife are touring a home that you might want to buy. Come across a hidden room behind a bookcase in the basement. Everything else about this house that you're touring is perfect. Matches everything you needed, finished basement, all the amenities, everything you wanted is here. But you open the bookcase in the basement to find a hidden room, and there is nothing in it but a chair and a camera. It is like something out of Criminal Minds. It is spooky. Would you still be able to buy this house?
I would purchase the blue light to see if there's any blood in that room, Cap, first.
Or buy a big container of luminol. Isn't that what they call it? The chemical you throw around and it lights up.
That's right. That's right.
I would probably... Like, is the person selling the house there when I'm visiting or just the realtor?
Just the realtor.
She doesn't know.
I'd probably say to the said realtor, what's the deal with the room from Absolute Power where the billionaire sits behind the one-way mirror? What is that?
Good karma
well,
brands.
that's his photo studio. Like if it had a legitimate reason.
Oh, my.
So.
It's good karma brands, I believe. That's what you're describing, are you not?
Oh, man.
The opinions expressed on this show
no,
are
no.
those of Jonathan Hood and Jonathan Hood alone.
Yeah, and that's fine. And I'm safe because I have Anscape behind me. What do you have? So go ahead.
At my own risk, outkick?
Yeah. Oh, he's got Outkick. How about that?
How about
I
that?
don't. I want to be clear.
Wow.
Disavow.
Listen to that.
Jeez.
Show produced by Jay Moore and Dan Duckich. Holy cow.
Well, I was just... Who else hires down on their luck whites?
Good karma brands.
I would probably confront the real estate agent. Okay, tell me about that room right there. What is that?
Yeah.
What if your agent said,
Oh, boy.
Oh. This once was a porn studio. I mean, I see you on Switch. Thank you very much for that, Switch. Yeah, what if it was that, Cap? What if it was one of those, spots for pleasure? Is she hot?
Oh. Yeah, what's the owner like?
Yeah, right? It's a deal breaker for me.
It would probably be a deal breaker for me, too. Yeah.
That's just so bizarre. I thought that Shay was going toward like a Scooby-Doo type of... I think I saw on Scooby-Doo once upon a time, where it's a beautiful home and all of a sudden on the other side of the bookcase is just a room with a chair and a camera. Nothing else in there. Looks like there's spots where a bed used to be. What was that all about?
Right, I'd have to know more. Like if they said that there was some legitimate reason, or maybe the Equalizer used to live there, then
Yeah.
okay. But probably not. I'd probably pass and find the next house.
If you haven't watched it, you should watch the movie Barbarian. I think if you've seen that movie, you will always pass on the hidden
I've
room.
not seen that. I've never heard of that.
It's very good.
Okay.
That's very good. I like that.